Hello, it's a pleasure to reach out to you once again. My name is Ndianabasi Ekarika. As I said in my previous videos, I'm a life coach, I'm a consultant, a business consultant, and also an entrepreneur. Today, I want to consider the concept of goal setting. In the period that we find ourselves, goal setting has become a very imperative, and anyone that does not set goals cannot achieve anything meaningful, cannot be guided. Goals help us to be guided in our daily actions. So it is imperative for us to understand some elements of goal setting. This series will not be only on this video. We will do one or two more videos to really delve into, because we will consider those things that we need to take cognizance in setting goals. We go into in-depth explanation about this. Our goal setting simply means those things, or goals simply mean those things that are important to us and that we want to achieve within the resources at our disposal, and we direct our effort towards it. We see that man is faced with different needs. That is why in economics we learn of opportunity cost. You have to set priorities. You have to scale and rate your needs and achieve them one by one based on their importance to your life. So many people talk about goals, but they don't really understand how to set achievable goals. Goals should be within your resources. Goals should not be something that you just sit down and say, I want to achieve this, I will achieve this. It shouldn't be a white elephant goals just for the sake of setting it, without having the resources or expectation to have the resources to be able to meet your goals. So your goals should be reasonable. It should not be stupendously bigger, because these will overwhelm you. When you do not have the resources, it has a way of affecting your life. So you have, in goals, we have two broad types of goals. The long-term goals, which will take you 5 years, 3 years, more years to achieve. For instance, maybe now you are in secondary school and you want to be a medical doctor. And that is a long-term goal. You have to pass through different stages of education before you achieve it. We also have short-term goals. These are goals you achieve them on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, and 6 months, a year, you achieve that goal. And these are things, some of the long-term goals that we have set for ourselves. We have to achieve the short goals, term goals, before we'll be able to now arrive at the long-term goals. So our goals has to be break into chunks to avoid being overwhelmed. I've said that already. So you cannot achieve all your goals in one step. Take note of that. You cannot achieve all your goals in one step. So you have to achieve your goals in parts. That means, for instance, if you want to establish a business, there are different stages, there are different phases that you need to break your goals of achieving a business in the next 1 year, so that day by day, month by month, you work towards it. You break it into daily activities, weekly activities, monthly activities, quarterly activities. This way you'll be able to achieve. But let me bring this to your understanding. To achieve your goals, you must develop growth mindset. What do I say? I say for you to be able to achieve your goals, you must develop growth mindset. Very important. The state of your mind determines your commitment to achieving your goals. I will make a video on developing growth mindset in the future. Ask yourself, does these goals challenging? What will I need? What skills do I need to achieve these goals? You work on your mindset. You see it happening. Because if you don't see it happening, you will not be able to push on. Do not allow limiting beliefs that you hold on to affect your goals. It's very important. Limited beliefs are one of the things that weigh people down, because the beliefs say, oh, they are from this background, they cannot achieve this. So for example, even though they have the available resources, they have fear. There are people that are afraid of success. Note that. Some people are afraid of success. So for the fact that your background has history of poverty does not mean that you cannot achieve your life goals. Yes. For the fact that there is nobody in your family that has achieved one or two things does not mean that you cannot achieve. So our goals has to be SMART. That is an acronym, SMART. S stands for specific. You need to set specific goals. I want to establish an hairdressing salon. I want to open a supermarket in December 2020. Yes, that is specific. You need to know what you want to achieve. Be specific and you work towards it. Not to say I want to establish a business and make 20 million naira. When? How? Do you have the available resources? No, you don't have. Your goal has to be measurable. That is why I say you break it into chunks. Because if you cannot measure, you cannot also assess the progress in the line of achieving your goals. So your goal has to be something that you can measure. Something you can look back and say, oh, I have achieved this, let me move to this step. Your goal has to be achievable. It must be reasonable. Not white elephant goals, as I said. Something that is within your resources, something that you can achieve. It's not something that when you mention your heart bring. Because to you, the truth is that you know that this thing will be very difficult. If this is very different from somebody saying dream big. Yes, the dream big is very different from you setting a goal that you can achieve within a short period of time. It has to be realistic. Set goals within your resources. Goals are not wishes. Yes. Set goals within your ability and capability. Within your, if something that is, you need finance, within your means. Don't set goals that somebody that maybe have income of 500,000 can achieve, and you are having income of 50,000, and you set goals that that person can achieve. No, it is not so. Time bound. Your goals must have specific time. The beginning time, the starting point, and the end point. I want to achieve this goal in 6 months' time. Then that will spur you up to be able for you to work towards achieving your goals. Note, you must focus on the outcome, not yours to do it. If you want to achieve something, you need to have the picture of what you want to achieve. I think Napoleon Hill says that if you want to make 25 million naira, for instance, you need to see yourself in position of that 25 million naira for you to be able to be motivated to work towards it. So the same thing applicable to this. You need to have that outcome, that result, that thing you want to achieve in your mind. See yourself in position of it before you can achieve it. That is it. In 2020, you have set your goals. That is the truth. But COVID-19 pandemic has a lot of influence on your goals. What do you need to do? You need to go back to the drawing board. You need to go and begin to assess your goals. Those ones you have achieved before now, good and fine. Those ones that is remaining, check whether the available resources you have at hand will be able to help you to achieve that goal. If it will not, you make adjustments. For the fact that we are suffering from COVID-19 doesn't mean that you should lose hope. It doesn't mean there are opportunities here and there. So you need to reassess your goals. You need to go back to your goals. You need to make adjustments to your goals and work toward achieving it. That is only when you will end the year 2020 with results. If not, you end the year in a way that you lament and you begin to blame people, blame government, blame your husband, blame your wife, blame your parents, blame your friends that could not help you in one thing or the other. There is no way you will not achieve something if you look back to your goals. A man that does not set goals is a man that doesn't know where he's going. Goals is a pointer that directs you. Thank you very much. Next video, we will delve into the processes. What you need to do, the understanding you need to have, goal setting process. That is what we will do in the next video. and I appreciate you for watching this video to the end. You can also reach out to me on Facebook, Ndiana Basekarika, on Instagram, ND1 Consult or ND1, on LinkedIn, Ndiana Basekarika, on Twitter, ND1 Blog, at ND1 Blog. Send me a message, make comments on this video, and give me a thumb up. Thank you very much. God bless.